What's good? We got guest. Yeah, her name's Carly. You've seen her before. So what we got going today?
Well, welcome back to Costello, Alan, and Carly review stuff. And today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to review, they're going to review mainly, because I was in it, so I'm biased. They're going to review a play that I'm doing currently at Manoa Valley Theater called The Play That Goes Wrong. And they both saw it last night at our final preview. Tonight is opening night. But they saw it last night, so what'd y'all think?
It's great.
It was hilarious. I loved it.
Okay, great, hilarious.
I said it was a 20 out of 10.
You said a 20 out of 10, which is
actually
very
no,
nice.
20 out of 15.
A 20. All right, 20 out of 15. Interesting.
No, 20 out of 5.
20 out of 5. Okay, interesting. So that means you liked it. So Carly, you said hilarious. What else did you like about it?
I liked it like crazy. The characters are just crazy. They're just like all over the place. Like, I don't really know how to describe it.
Okay, so the characters are crazy and all over the place.
I know how to
I felt bad
describe
for
it.
the actors, like how they had to act like that.
You said you felt bad for the actors because you had to act
like,
crazy?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't do
Who
that?
would do that? Who would do that?
So the story begins as before the show starts.
Oh, I guess we got to do spoilers.
Oh yes.
Okay, spoilers. Yeah. I mean, we can do spoilers.
It's out today.
But it runs all month, and it's not like a movie where people can, have multiple opportunities to see it. But it's spoilers are fine. It's fine.
All right, so spoilers.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, I don't think you guys. You guys probably don't even live on Oahu. So.
But if you live on Oahu, then you can come during the month of May, Thursday through Sunday. Check the Manoa Valley Theater website. Okay.
It is May.
I know, that's what I'm saying. The rest.
The month of May?
Yeah,
You're acting like it's next month. Next month is not May.
No, this month.
You just said it runs all month.
It runs all month. All this month, which is May.
Yeah, all the month of May.
All right. So, okay, go. You were about to say. What
so
were you
it
about to say?
starts at the beginning, but before the show, Dad harasses every single person in the room about a dog.
Okay.
You're like, have you guys seen a dog?
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere?
There was actually a dog. Someone had a service dog.
There was a dog.
There was a service dog that night. And I got to go meet the dog and then the person who had the dog, and they were very nice.
I thought it was going to be brought up in the show, and since she said yes, she was going to have to go on stage. But she didn't.
No, they didn't.
But the story actually begins with him, one of the guys, let's call him Jeff. One of the guys.
That's his name.
Wait,
Yes, very legit.
That's the actor's name is Jeff.
Actually?
Really?
Yeah, his name is Jeff.
Really?
Yeah.
The actor's name?
Yeah,
Okay.
his name is Jeff.
So Jeff Bezos.
Not quite.
So it starts with him giving his stupid speech.
You
That's
called
what
it
he
stupid
called it.
speech.
Oh yeah, he's just hanging out at the top right, just
The top right.
watching. And
What was my role? Do you guys know what my role was?
Were you doing
director?
the lighting? Were you doing the lighting?
I was doing the lighting.
You
and the
weren't. He
sound.
wasn't doing the lighting, but he was acting like he was.
Yeah, I was acting like I was.
Which, acting, whoa, in a play, oh my god.
Amazing. Okay, so
So
without
he
going
gives
through the whole plot, what did you think?
I
overall?
wasn't expecting you to go on stage and
You
just
I was expecting.
act a part.
You weren't expecting me to go on stage and act
I was
a part.
expecting him to go on stage.
Yeah. Well, what, Carly? What did you think about that when I went on stage and acted the part?
It was just weird and awesome and funny and hilarious at the same time. I don't know.
Okay, weird, awesome, and
He
funny.
was
like
wearing
this.
a
Mixed
kilt.
emotions.
I was wearing a kilt.
wearing a
My
kilt.
character wears a
Nice.
kilt. You know, costume designer. Who knows why they choose these things? But I was wearing a kilt, so it's all right. Okay. Did you expect what I did on stage? Did you expect that?
I don't expect that.
You not expect
I
that?
expected that. He was wearing a kilt.
Okay, so
I wasn't expecting the balcony to collapse.
Oh yeah,
I knew someone was gonna fall off it. I didn't know the entire thing was gonna collapse.
So
Yeah.
imagine this in your brain. A sofa in the middle of the room under where carpet is, and there's there's so much. There's this thing that keeps falling down every 2 seconds.
Mhm.
So it was like a thing.
A thing that kept falling down. Okay.
It was like a campfire on like the far right, a table on the far right, a balcony on the far left upwards, an elevator on the far left, a bookshelf on the far left, and the thing that you put on the table on the far right, on the far left, but you put that thing on the table at the far right.
Okay.
So
okay.
imagine that in your brain.
Oh, it's a great description.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
And then you talk.
I talk. I'm biased. I'm in the show.
You
I can't
talk.
talk about how good it was or not because I'm biased. I think it's great and wonderful, and everyone should come see it.
Stella, what did you keep saying was your favorite moment?
Yeah. What was your favorite moment?
So here are the characters. We already said Jeff. I don't know the other guy's name. We'll call Jeff and then Dog Walker, which is like a blonde-haired guy. We got Charles. I remember that. I think his name's Charles.
Yeah.
Or Charlie or Charles. The
Same
guy.
thing.
He's in a red suit.
Yeah.
And then what was the girl's name? Florence.
Florence.
And
good.
then the inspector.
And which was Jeff. So Jeff was playing.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Right, he gave a speech, then he changed into the inspector.
Inspector costume. There you go.
What was the butler's name?
Matthew. Well, his Perkins was the character's name. Yeah, character's name.
This guy kept doing a British accent the whole time.
Yeah.
They were all apparently. I have no idea. And then Perkins, and then there's another girl that comes in later. But so Florence faints after getting slammed in the face by a door. By her brother.
Several people got slammed by doors.
Yes.
Several people get hit by doors.
And then there was this one girl who didn't know the line. I mean, she did.
But she knew the lines. She didn't. It's just like a robotic, unemotional tone.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Siri.
Yeah.
Like a Siri, okay.
And she's just talking like a robot, as you said, just having no expressions on her face. It's hilarious. And then at the end of I know we're speeding through this, and
okay,
I'm not saying all the details, but there's this one part at the intermission. She's reading off of the script, and she's like, "Blackout intermission."
And then the intermission
Stella really liked that
it's
part.
on the script. Get it?
I'm glad you picked up on that. What were you gonna say, Carly?
Because the intermission. That was the intermission start.
Yeah.
It was on the script.
It was in the
I
script.
thought she was doing it to be funny.
No, she's reading
it was
the
on.
script.
She was reading the script. I'm fairly sure.
Yeah. In the play, there's you read it. It says when the blackout.
Yeah,
the lights go out
and she didn't even like cry. Or she just said sob.
Yeah.
Sob. Oh. Sorry. And after the intermission, you get another guy's stupid speech, and then all they fixed up the stage. By the way, the entire stage fell apart. The paintings, the everything. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting the whole backdrop to fall down.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's at the end.
That's at the end. Yeah.
After the intermission.
Oh, that's okay. Yep.
What?
After the intermission, it all gets
You talk.
fixed. No, Carly, it's okay.
You haven't talked, barely. You talked.
Way to put me on the spot.
It's okay. All right, somebody talk.
Okay, I talk, because I've been talking this whole time.
That's all right. You can talk. That's what we're here to do.
So, after all of that, Jeff gives a stupid speech, and then the show starts again. The second the guy closes the door to walk back in, everything falls again, and then, everything, just all their hard work, all the 2 minutes that they put into fixing it back up, it fell apart again, and then everyone's like... So, everyone laughed at that moment, because it was funny. Ha-ha, laugh.
Okay.
In the comments, laugh. And you talk.
And then the rest of the show happens. But again, I see the show every night. I've been working on this show for 2 months. So Carly, you didn't expect the set to fall at the end.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So
I
what
was
is?
expecting the balcony to fall.
Everyone kept
stop
jumping
it.
through windows.
Yeah, everybody jumped through the windows.
Oh yeah, there was a window.
Like
Oh.
in my mind, like at certain points, I was like, in my mind, don't break down the door. 5 seconds later, the door gets broken. The door breaks down.
Like
Off the hinges broken.
Off the hinges broken. Yeah, they lose the door.
Also, while the girl Florence, I think,
Mm-hmm.
fainted, they started like, so they were acting what they were supposed to say after she said her lines,
Mhm.
but she was fainted and knocked unconscious, so she couldn't say them. So they just kept screaming at her. It was funny. And then behind the curtains is almost every single person that was working on the show.
Mhm.
And then they're just like
Do you know why we did that?
frozen. Why?
Well, in the lines he says, you can't, you can barely make out the trees. And he opens up the curtains, and we're all, I don't know if you guys saw our arms trying to pick her up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we have to make like we're the trees. Then we
he
pick
was
her
like,
up.
yeah, the trees. Ah!
Then we're all standing there.
And then, yeah,
Yeah.
he made the stupidest face. He was like,
I was supposed to make a stupid face. That's the point.
I remember like he mentioned something about a peanut, and then you were actually eating a can of peanuts.
he had the can. So apparently it wasn't even in the script. He just like while climbing up the ladder to go to his little spot top right, he saw the peanuts. And he's like, he talks about peanuts. Let's grab those. And then almost no one saw it, but he was just up there with the peanuts. I saw one guy point at him. He was just up there with the peanuts.
I thought it'd be funny, and it was. Hey, that one guy.
Yeah, that one
and
guy.
You liked it, so that it was worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it to me.
All right, you talk now.
See how many people are paying attention. Well, what happened? What did you guys think when I ended up being on stage?
Okay, so he was on stage. He was playing as the girl because, the other girl with the pink hair, she had pink hair, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
magenta.
Yeah.
And then she fainted as well. Because everyone's dead today. We haven't even talked about the plot yet. The plot is someone died and we find out murder. That's why there's an inspector.
Yeah.
Inspector. I was gonna make a really dumb joke.
It's okay.
But
So I was on stage,
yeah,
and
he
then
was on stage, and then you needed the script.
Mm-hmm.
So
You got like the balcony fell and it landed on top of you.
Yeah.
So
Like it felt like not just collapsed, but like moved,
Yeah.
fell.
It fell and supposed to be fell on top of me.
Yeah.
it did.
It did.
Haha.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He
And then
acted.
You all of a sudden appeared in the clock. I don't know how you did that.
He told us.
Yeah. That.
Oh
well,
no! Magic.
Magic. That's right.
Magic.
The magic of it.
Complete magic.
Yeah. There's a moment where I, go from backstage into the clock, because I'm moving the clock around, and it was funny because it's really hard for me to get out of there with that clock being in the way, so I had to go through the clock.
Mm-hmm. And he was played as the girl because both of the girls were knocked out,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was like, "'Cause I'm a beautiful woman." And then there was this one part he's just like, "Kiss me." No one wants to see that. And yeah, we're not gonna spoil what happens next.
Okay, well, so what happens next? All right, good. Yeah.
Long story short, the entire set falls down because someone slammed the door too hard, and the chandelier falls down very, 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 very slowly, and doesn't even break. But they played the noise anyways.
Oh yeah, the elevator broke.
The
elevator
broke.
Yeah,
Broke,
and then
yeah,
you just
broke.
hear popping noises. And you're like, what's going on there? And then a smoke machine pops out,
Mhm.
and then everyone just goes flying out the end of the elevator the second they go in.
Several times. They never learned their lesson.
So instead of going up the stairs, I think there was stairs. What was that door used for? Storage, right? Sorry, is the attic. In the upstairs bedroom. That makes sense.
Makes sense, right?
I thought. Never mind. And then, so they took an alternative route and used a ladder.
The ladder.
That's so smart.
It is.
It's actually smart though.
It is smart. All right. So overall, you guys enjoyed it, yes?
They broke the fourth wall way too many times.
Ooh,
Literally.
interesting.
Yeah, they literally broke the fourth wall.
Broke the fourth wall too many times. All right. Wow, is that your criticism? That it broke the fourth wall too many times?
Yeah, but it was funny. Anyways.
It was funny anyways. All right, cool. All right then. Well, I'm glad you guys came to see it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourself. I could hear you laughing from on stage.
Why are
so
you
that was
talking
good.
to them?
I'm
You're
talking
like,
to them.
oh yeah, so you guys had a really fun time.
You guys had a fun time.
Weren't there.
You-
Maybe, actually,
Or
no, I don't think
Maybe they were there.
Maybe some of the people who were in the audience are watching.
Right, maybe that. But I appreciate you guys coming. These two, and you guys want to check it out, you should come see it. It runs through the rest of May, Thursday through Sunday. Check Manoa Valley Theater website for times and tickets. And yeah, all right. So
we are going to be reviewing something very strange tomorrow.
oh yeah,
I mean, not the whole thing, but
some of it.
Some of it.
As much as I get through it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a teaser.
That's a teaser.
Alright.
Okay, leave them for the next one. All right.
Carly.
Thank you for Carly for coming and joining us today. Carly, got any last words?
No.
Okay, no.
That's her last word, no.
No. All right.
So Carly, get us the outro.
No.
She doesn't want to do. You do it.
You do it.
I'm not gonna do it. You
I
do it.
always
do it.
Well,
Exactly.
It's not
You
my
do
outro.
it.
It's yours. So go ahead.
Keep on being awesome, and I will see you all in the next one. Sorry.